Good morning, YouTube. It's a wonderful morning here in Florida. We have wonderful weather finally. Some 73 degrees every day, and it's windy. For us, wind is like a treat. So, you guys were very anxious about what did I get at the botanical garden. So, I decided to do a little haul video. So, get ready. Well, you kind of seen some of them that I could not skip. Here they are. And actually yesterday, besides me visiting that gorgeous garden of Cheryl's, I also inherited, let's say, is a probably correct word, a couple of orchids, and I'll show you because I do consider those my whole as well. So this young lady is from Curl Smith, and they had quite a few of them. I'm not the big expert on what is more valuable, but I really like the fact that this one is really light in color. This is Ladijezii. Right here is a tag. You cannot even see if you see it because the sun is in my face. So, and I really like that kind of palish pink. Not a big fan of pink, generally speaking, but I finally fall for this girl, and the price was right. I was in the mood. This is the tag, so I know for a fact you got it. And look at those freckles. That's the only reason I like her, is the freckles. They are so cute. So, yes, a little bit. There's a little bit of fragrance. Then there was Clarissa from Odoms. Clarissa is sitting in this not very much orchid-like pot, but she is sitting inside of my house for now while she blooms, so we can enjoy her. Why do I call her Clarissa? Because that's her name. And you know my little fetish about the names. Ladijezii and Mendelii. So basically, the one that I just showed you before is a half of this plant. And it was from Odoms. I keep telling you guys the names of nurseries because, you know, you will ask me, and if you want one, you can just go on that website and get it. So yeah, this is Clarissa for you. I don't know why. There was more of a compulsive purchase, and she's just as happy. I don't know, I feel springy, you know, this year because of our weather. We had, like, yeah, I know you guys gonna laugh and think I'm crazy, but we did have for Florida quite a winter. So right now we are having this wonderful weather. It's like 73 degrees and a blue sky and all that good stuff. So feel like spring and enjoy it because we're not being spoiled like that often. Usually it's either cold and then it's 85 again. So let's go see what else I got. Well, the other two are not as like visually exciting because, you know, they're not in bloom. They're more of a close to the bloom size plants, but it doesn't mean they are not cool like Clarissa. So this is the name of it. I got it from Mac's Orchid, and Mac always is one of my favorite growers. I love him as a speaker. He's an excellent speaker. If you ever see Mac being a speaker, please use that opportunity. He is very entertaining, and you will get tons of knowledge a different perspective on growing things and stuff like that. So, and he is, of course, specializing in this kind of plants. He has lots of dendrobiums. They do sell on their website. I'll put the link for you. If you will watch my previous video from the garden, there's a little, walk around his booth. So this is a very pretty yellow dendrobium. I always say that I don't like dendrobiums, but I keep buying them because I don't know why. They kind of, I think, are underrated. They are very, very, color-wise for me, are very vibrant and interesting. I'm kind of seen type of plants. So this is my dendrobium from Mac Orchids. So like I said, I'm always trying to buy something from every grower. So I did fall for this one. Well, the bird came to do it with me. He always, I swear, every morning he comes, he sits on that pole over there somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Well, you cannot see him. He's like blending in. And every morning, if I do my pottery, he sits there and he does this thing. It's almost like he's so. Oh, he heard me. Here, get this, lady. Here's my back. So yeah, back to our orchids. I got this. I kind of feel like that's an interesting mix. Jim said it will bloom within 1 year or so. We'll see. I usually do pretty well with his plants, blooming wise. I don't know, maybe because we're kind of close and, all his plants are grown and born in here. So maybe it is a factor. Look, there's such a beautiful seedling. It's so healthy. One of another points, like I said, that I grab the orchids for is if they're fat. Like this one is fat. I can definitely see Valkyriana's looks in it, but very healthy and nice. You can see a little leaf damage that was done by your favorite superstar. Should just put them all in a cart and, you bought them, you're happy, that's fine. So what happens after is your problem. So this was from Florida Sun Coast, and they sell, I believe, on Etsy and eBay and Facebook. I don't think Etsy, no, eBay and Facebook. The purchases, we're done with the purchases. And then, I have that soft spot for the cymbidiums. And for a while now, Janet, one of our amazing members at the Venice Orchid Society, she offered me this dude. I cannot call it anything else but dude. The thing is massive. I mean, look at him. It's a bush. I wouldn't even call it an orchid. The thing with cymbidiums in Florida, I mentioned that before, they don't grow well or they don't bloom. They usually die because they are not the warm growing cymbidiums. But this guy is one of those that will grow here. I just had a consultation with George yesterday, who is the god of cymbidiums, and he said these get huge. But guess what? Huge is great, if you ask me. So, we'll see what we can do. Janet is a absolutely amazing grower. So as you can see, he's in this huge pot, but it has lots of holes drilled in it. I honestly think maybe I would repot him only for one reason. I would like him to be raised a little bit so that there is no, this high kind of border there, because what cymbidiums do, if they have a flower shoot, it kind of comes from there and it goes down. So if you ask me, I feel he's a little bit probably needs to be raised up a little. And I kind of did my research about this specific type. They love growing in the rocks in nature. So maybe just a lava rock will do it for him. You know, or something really, really massive. So this is my adoption story here. My amazing cymbidium, the dude. We have Big Mama, now we have the dude. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, and say hi to your husband. He's my big YouTuber. Watch. Okay, and the final and the main reason for my yesterday visit to Cheryl was this plant. So Sarasota Orchid Society, I mentioned it in the video, this creates a certain ways for the members to interact still in these times when everything is closed and limited. So they did an online auction, which is, by the way, the AOS, American Orchid Society, will have a auction as well. You got to go on their website, aos.org, and you'll see a really interesting stuff. Not always really cheap, but it's the highest quality plants are in there. So, and I won this on Sarasota auction, Sarasota Orchid Society auction. And I honestly was not expecting nothing like this. It's humongous. What Sharon suggested, and Cheryl, what is me with her name? Okay, she suggested, because clearly the plant is trying to get out. She suggested to hang her like that. Okay, and then just let her do her climbing up work, and like that will create this huge cluster of March. And March is a very pretty orchid. So for now she's here until I'll get to her, and I think that turning her upside down is a really good idea. So I think we're good here. These are my purchases. I am very happy about them. My adoptions and stuff like that. Real quick couple of things that are happening here. This little cutie pootie opened up. It's so cute. It's really tiny. And she's also from Cruel Smith, but I will not tell you what is her name. And she's growing on one of my plaques. And again, this has glaze on it. Didn't stop her from blooming. She's very cute. And then I have to mention this girl. There's this, and I almost missed her. She was in that pile that your favorite Brucey creates. Giant flower and fragrant like there's no tomorrow. I actually didn't buy it from the website directly, but I bought her at that auction for Jim Soley. See how big she is? A while ago. And this plant was donated, I believe, by Norman Fang, Orchids.com. That website is a trap, you guys. You go there, there's whatever you want. And this is the name for you. And I do have really good luck with his plants. They are excellent quality, so strongly recommend. But this girl is simply breathtaking. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed what I got. And we'll talk to you soon. We have lots of events lined up. There's a show this weekend, Highlands County Orchid Society here in Central Florida. I'm planning on attending. Then we have the 5th, 6th of March Tampa show. Also, I'm going to be a visitor. Cymbidium is working his way. And then we have Palmer's open house, the middle of the month, 14th, 15th, something like that. I'll put the a little note about the dates. And then following that, March 20th, 21st, decided I'm gonna go to Homestead and join a wonderful OFE family for one of their what they call festivals. OFE is one of those companies, I mentioned them before. Let's go just walk, not to stare at one flower. They're just inviting different vendors, and they do that sale at their grounds. So I'll be there with my pottery. Save the date. You want to come say hi? I haven't been on that end for a while. So March 20th, 21st, OFE festival. And so we have lots of good stuff happening. So I hope you guys are doing better if you are not. And I'll talk to you soon. You have a wonderful day.